It is said that we are a sum of 5 people we spend the most time with. If you want to find out more, keep listening. Welcome to my podcast, You Can Be Unstoppable. My name is Evelina 𝗁𝗁𝗲 and this is episode number 32. In today's episode, I will discuss how who we surround ourselves with has such an immense impact on our lives. This podcast is for curious, ambitious, busy women who want to transform their emotional discomfort, like anxiety, stress, overthinking, or self-doubt, into inner peace and radical confidence by working with the mind. We all want to be part of the tribe, our tribe. But it's important to choose who is in our tribes wisely. Who we surround ourselves with has a huge impact on our behavior, attitude, and result. Because how and what they think, say, do, and how they are can significantly influence the course of our lives. However, it goes far beyond the 5 people that are mentioned in a famous quote by Jim Rohn, which says you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You may think or ask, why is that? You see, as humans, we want to be accepted, respected. We want to be part of the circle of friends, of a community, of a tribe, of a professional body. And as a result, they have the ability to influence the topic of the conversation, how we spend our part-time free time. They will expose us to certain types of attitude, behaviors, beliefs. And with time, we start to behave, think, and act like the rest of the group. According to research by social psychologist Dr. David McClelland of Harvard, the people we habitually associate with determine as much as 95% of our success or failure in life. But what that means is that our environment has a huge influence on us and our lives. If you have a dream, but your near and dear are not supporting you, then your chances of succeeding are significantly smaller. Unfortunately, some people hold us back and others can propel us forward. So it's important to understand who in your network has the tendency to hold you back and who is your biggest fan. It is crucial to choose members of your tribe wisely. After becoming self-aware of who you are, what values are important to you, what behavior and attitude do you want to exhibit, then you can consciously create a social circle, your tribe, that will support you and your goals. And I know it's hard when the most negative or destructive person in your close circle is your family member, maybe your brother or sister, or even your mom or dad. But then it's even more important to set clear and strong boundaries in place. If someone constantly chooses to break your boundaries over and over, after you laid out what they are, you can affirm them by saying something like, I'm not available for this conversation right now, and just move on. But I digress from the topic. That's a whole different conversation about boundaries. So make sure that you surround yourself with people that you admire or aspire to be like them. And it is also important that you choose people who surround themselves with the right people as well. People who have similar core values, behaviors, and attitude. Because we are the average of all the people who surround us. So take a look around and make sure that you are in around surroundings, in a right environment that is supportive, because this environment has significant impact on your life and your future. I hope that this episode helped you to understand that no matter where you are, you can turn your life around. Your past doesn't have to define your future. Thank you very much for listening, and if you think that this podcast is of value, then please share it with friends and family. If you are tired and frustrated, if you are feeling lost, confused, and doubt yourself at every turn, feeling like you should have all this figured out by now, and you absolutely can deal with your life or career as it is. If you are ready to find your voice and change your story, to love yourself and accept yourself as you are, then book a consultation by visiting my website, Braving the Being, and you can find those information in the description of this podcast.